One day, Mike Wazowski went to work at Monsters, Inc. His job was to make kids laugh. But Mike's boss, Sully, didn't want Mike or the other monsters to visit any kids that day. Instead, he had an announcement that was going to make Mike's life miserable. "Gentle monsters," began Sully, "I have decided to send all Monsters, Inc. employees back to school for safety training." Back to school, thought Mike. He remembered what school had been like when he was a kid, and that made him nervous. "I can't do it, Sully," cried Mike. "I can't go to school. What if I get lost? What if the new monsters don't like me? What if there are ghosts?" "Calm down, Mike," said Sully. "I have a plan to get you through this." Sully took Mike for a tour of school that afternoon. Classes were going to start the next day. They walked through the hallways and found Mike's locker. Mike opened the door to see how big it was. Suddenly, something purple with giant fangs popped out. "Rrrr," it said. "Ah!" Mike cried, jumping into Sully's arms. But then he realized it was just a monster from work. Mike smiled sheepishly and walked toward his classroom. "Let's go meet your teacher," Sully suggested. "Roz?" exclaimed Mike when he walked in. "It's Professor Roz to you, Wazowski," she replied. "I'm running this training session." But Mike wasn't worried. He knew how to handle Roz. As long as he did his work, she wouldn't give him a hard time. Some of Mike's classmates were visiting the school too. "Hey Mike, ready to hit the books?" said Fungus. "This is Ben from Laugh Floor C." "Whoa!" Ben exclaimed, his eyes widening. He stared at something behind Mike. Mike stiffened, suddenly nervous. What could it be? A ghost? He turned around slowly, his eye closed. "Whoa!" Fungus cried. "Monsterific!" That didn't sound so bad. Mike opened his eye and found himself staring at the largest closet door he'd ever seen. A sign attached to it said, "For drills only." Closet door drills, Mike thought. That sounds like fun. That night, Sully helped Mike go over his schedule and pick his school bag. "You know your way around school, and you made some new friends already," said Sully. "You're ready for training." The next day, Mike had fun in class. Now that he was there, school didn't seem so scary. Even Roz was impressed with him. Mike was making a lot of new friends too. He was always helping his classmates with their work. One day, Mike did a safety demonstration in class. "Don't use bananas in your jokes," he warned. "You can slip on the peels." Mike finished safety training at the top of his class. The fear of school was now behind him. "I'm proud of you, Googly Bear," said his girlfriend, Celia. "It was a piece of cake," said Mike, with a laugh. "What can I say? School loves me." "You're right," a ghostly voice behind him said. Mike whirled around to see Sully standing there, smiling. "Did I scare you?" he asked. "Me? Scared?" Mike replied. "Never." The end.